The hits just keep on coming for General Electric. Third quarter profit and revenue came in lower than expected, and new CEO Larry Culp cut the quarterly dividend to 1 penny per share. Ron, how much worse is this going to get?
Well, Chris, you know the old saying, it's always darkest before it goes totally black. Things are not good. Add on to that, Justice Department and the SEC are investigating accounting charges. They're splitting their power into two divisions to cut costs. They're selling many units to try to raise $20 billion to get that balance sheet out of trouble. At last count, I want to say there was about $115 billion of debt on that balance sheet. It's very hard for them to turn this business when they have those handcuffs of that bad balance sheet. So that's very important. They will save $4 billion from cutting that dividend. So that's real money. You know, it's nothing to sneeze at. But they've got a lot of work to do here. The power business itself tumbled 33% in the latest quarter. So they've got actual business problems, not just financial and balance sheet problems.
It's sad to see this venerable brand and company kind of go through this now. But I look at the size of the business now, and the fact that it really now is a power aerospace kind of business. I don't know. Berkshire Hathaway? I know, Buffett's always looking for that, the next elephant, and not to say GE is the perfect fit, but right. The businesses itself and what Berkshire Hathaway does nowadays, at least on a major part of its business, it kind of fits with GE, and the size is about right.
Well, Maddie, you think back to earlier in the year when we talked about General Electric cutting their dividend by 50%, and I think you were one of the people who made the point at that time saying, hey, look, why don't they just cut this thing all the way and do it in one fell swoop? And now they've cut it down to just a penny. But you look at this stock, and if it feels like we've been talking a lot about the stock falling, it's because it has been falling. And today, it is at its lowest point since the summer of 1995. Steve Broido, our man behind the glass, what else was going on in the summer of 1995?
Classic Batman.
I have bad high school memories.
That's how it's been going for GE.
Yeah, not good. And, there's probably a lot of money to be made on playing the bounce here if they can clean up that balance sheet and turn this business. But I think the risks outweigh those probabilities, so I would stay away.
And I just realized that Apple could buy 3 GEs with the cash on its balance sheet.
Not to nail work Apple into every story.
That's right.